You're tuned in to B&T Unscripted. Get ready for raw, real, and unfiltered conversations with the award-winning radio show host Tiffany K and her co-host Brandon. It's life, love, and laughter. Unscripted, unpredictable, and unforgettable. Buckle up. You're listening to B&T Unscripted.
And we are live.
We really need to get that button back.
Yeah, we need to get an official.
We need to be upgraded.
Yeah, we need to buy a studio.
Well, we're getting there.
I'm working on it.
We're working on it. We are back. It is B&T Unscripted. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Brandon.
Thanks so much for joining us to end your week with some chaos, some love news. Because Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
Yes.
I repeat for anybody out there who has forgotten Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
Yes, you got to get those orders in.
We don't want you to forget
Amazon
anything.
it.
Amazon it. Do you think Amazon would go overnight this fast?
Oh, yeah. Depending on what it is. Yeah,
that's
for
true.
sure. I'm sure they're working overtime right now.
I tell you what, side note, especially for Valentine's Day, I was in Central Park area here in Fredericksburg, and it was around lunchtime, and I was driving back through, and I saw the edible arrangement store.
Yep.
There was a truck sitting in the parking lot, one of those big box trucks, right?
Yeah.
And I'm driving by, and I happen to look over, and in the box truck is so many Valentine's balloons with edible arrangements. It is just entirely full.
Packed full.
Ready for deliveries.
Oh, my
And you
goodness.
saw the poor delivery guy just walking with his head down oh, gosh,
He
here we
just
go.
knew that day was going to suck. He knew as soon as he went to bed last night, he was like, God, that damn truck, you know?
I felt bad for him. I was like, oh, man. But anyways, yeah, if you're looking to get flowers or something like that, you may be out of luck in that case because they're already behind schedules for everything.
Yep.
So I would look for something a little bit different. But that's just your reminder before we jump into...
Check out Amazon.
Yep, check out Amazon before we jump into our show. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and jump into our daily headlines. Do you want to start us off?
Yeah, so for my podcast prep, I came across one of these articles, and I love the financial stuff.
You do.
And I love helping people out with that. So I came across one from Charles Schwab.
Oh. I think my 401k was in there at one point.
Yeah, they're a big bank investment firm and all that stuff. So I came across an article for Valentine's Day.
Oh.
So money and modern dating, from splitting the check, money tips for dating. So who pays on the first date?
Okay.
Who do you think?
I'm traditional.
How do you feel about that?
I'm traditional.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say the guy.
So the guy, yes, I agree with you on that.
Okay.
I'm pretty traditional as well. So, this article covered 5 core tips. So,
okay,
the first one is being upfront about who pays. So, just be honest with your partner, or if you're going on a date for the first time, I don't know. You don't really have to cover that one, in my opinion, for the first one. But
let me back up for a second. I would say the guy or whoever asked the other person on the first date.
Whoever asked to pay for him?
No, whoever asked the person on the first date.
Okay, yeah.
So the person who asked should be the one who paid.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
guess for
saying?
the first date.
Yeah,
I've always said
I agree, always the guy, but sometimes the female will ask on a first date.
Well, maybe they're cool about it.
Yeah,
some are bougie.
I was about to say, yeah, we're in a different world.
You're gonna pay for all of it.
Yeah, we're in a different world, but I agree with you. I'm more traditional. I would say the guy. So
yeah, so that I guess that one covers it.
Okay.
So the second one is keeping it simple. Date experience, not expense. So this one went into it doesn't always have to be a 5-star restaurant or Gordon Ramsay serving you guys. It can be a free experience, you know, or going to a museum or, using whatever, maybe your work has, movie tickets or sporting event tickets or a box, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
or you go on long walks and just talk. My dad always says, grab an ice cream and go on a walk,
Yep.
But in my opinion, if you're going on those dates, it's supposed to be about the getting to know that person. So the conversation matters more than the money that's spent.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So I agree with that. Okay, what's our next tip?
So the next one is watching for money cues. So, like, differing money attitudes and values can trigger a lot of emotions relating to control, respect, and self-worth. The earlier you discover how compatible you are in terms of spending, saving, and earning money, the more successful the relationship could be. So, meaning, like, hey, if this person's super bougie and wants everything like premium, Gordon Ramsay style food all the time, and that doesn't match your budget, maybe it's probably not going to work. You know what I mean? So you got to look for the cues right away. It's kind of like looking for the red flags, green flags, or whatever you want to call it.
I would say, though, there are times where you could have differing ideas about it and then come to a compromise and also learn from each other, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I mean that, like, we've had those a little bit sometimes because I like to eat out because I'm also very lazy, right?
Yeah.
And you like to save money more, which I like to save money a lot.
Well,
right?
it's healthier too.
And it's healthier too. So I agree with that. So we kind of came to a compromise of like, especially for me, I'm like, you're right. We're spending a lot of money and it's actually helping me be healthy now and things like that. So you can learn from each other in those instances. So it's not always like you're done, like complete red flag, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think it's just a yellow flag. But then there are times where it is complete opposites, where one is bougie and one's like, I'm not spending any money. Yeah, that's not going to work.
yeah, you just got to see which one you're willing to put up with, for sure. So the next one is going to be don't overextend yourself. So once you get into a relationship, don't put yourself in debt trying to be someone you're not. Be truly who you are. Consider what you can truly afford and how the money you spend on dating fits into your overall financial plan.
That's a good one.
So
I know they say like you're trying to impress that person with dating, right? But I have actually fallen into that before. Not with you, obviously, but I've fallen into that before. And you're like, you want to do all these things to impress them, to keep them interested, and then realize later on like that wasn't the smartest move.
Yeah.
And then at that point, you're questioning, are they even there for you or for the money?
Yeah.
Or the experience or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah. It's, I always try to, just be who you are.
Yep.
Don't try to be something that you're not.
Yep.
And, sometimes, I've heard stories where like, really, high up, guys will say they're janitors. There's nothing. Yeah, I've heard about that too. There's nothing wrong with being a janitor.
No.
Let me put that out there. There's nothing wrong, doing what you have to do to put food on the table and pay your bills. But for the sake of this story, there are guys or maybe girls as well out there that will say like, hey, I do this job instead of what they really do to really have them like them for who they are.
And not the money.
And I'm sure you can relate to that when you were in the radio realm.
Yeah. I mean, there were times obviously we found each other on online dating, but there were times that I ended up stopping putting what I did on there, and I'd be careful of what I said because people would say like, oh, well, can I just get some free concert tickets, or when are you going to take me to the next event, or things like that. And you didn't know that you were being taken advantage of, right? Like you didn't know if they liked you for you or just because of the job title. So I could see that. I understand that. So just be careful with that.
Yeah, just be who you are. Don't try to, be I don't know, like a rock star, and because that person might fall in love with the lifestyle and not you, unfortunately.
Yep.
So just be yourself.
Yep.
And one of the last ones that we have on here, keep the money conversation going. So money is a major issue for many couples and can cause tremendous amount of stress throughout a relationship if you do not have a mutual understanding or, have an agreement on money. So, discuss things like what makes each of you feel successful and how you'd handle money as a couple, especially if one person earns more than the other. As your relationship continues, keep the conversation going to help avoid potential money misunderstandings. And keep in mind, the number one cause of divorce is going to be finances. So if you guys do not agree on finances, it's probably not going to work out. I'm sorry to say.
Yep.
So to close it all out, be social, be smart, and be money-wise. Dating is about setting the stage for a relationship, both emotionally and financially.
I want to throw one more thing in there. Don't be afraid to split the bill.
Yeah.
It kind of goes with the first one, but a lot of people see it like, oh, splitting the bill or something like that. It could seem like more friends or something. I don't know. But I have no problem either splitting or being like, no, I'll cover it. Or we switch on and off now that we've been in our relationship for a while. And you're like, okay, I got it, or whatever.
Well, it's like, you know, like I was watching something. I think I was watching like an interview or something, or someone said, like in a relationship, it's not always going to be 50-50.
Yep.
You know, maybe your partner is going to be 20-80 or whatever. Yeah. You know, sometimes you got to pick up the slack.
Yep.
A little bit when your partner is feeling a little down.
Yep.
Or they're being over hyper or whatever.
Right.
And you're feeling low, and you know, hopefully they can pick up on that, and you know, just be willing to, you know, split it up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's our opinion, but obviously everyone's different.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it would be awesome to help your partner out when they need it.
Yep, I agree with you.
Yeah.
1,000%. Well, keeping this money talk going and Valentine's Day, I also have a money Valentine's Day story.
Alrighty.
Money bouquets.
Okay.
Are rivaling traditional flowers as coveted tokens of love for Valentine's Day in Zimbabwe.
That's pretty cool.
So, yes, this is a real story. In Zimbabwe, it looks like when you go to the market, when normally people go to the market there, they find their flowers, bouquet of flowers. That's a traditional gift for Valentine's Day, right? Chocolate flowers is usually the go-to, I think, for everybody. Mm-hmm. Well, in Zimbabwe, it's looking like real flowers are going to the back and those money bouquets are coming forward. Now, some of this is because of social media trends, but other parts of it is an interesting, I guess, development where it's showing that liquidity. Yes, I got it.
Yep, you got it.
As affection is more important than just some flowers that may die, especially in the economy you're in now. So, hang on, because we got thoughts about this, okay? It's basically saying cash is courtship, okay? So what people are doing, and these florists are doing this in the markets as well, they are literally using dollar bills, 20s, 50s, 100s. They're rolling them up, taping them together or bonding them in some way, putting them on a stick and making a bouquet out of it. And they are selling them this way. Now, they say that this has become so popular, it's bringing more and more customers to the actual markets. But here's the thing, and it doesn't make sense to me. You want to know what they're selling them for? So a bouquet of dollar bills, which values up to $10, so $10 in the bouquet, costs $25.
Wow.
That makes no sense to me. If I'm going to buy a bouquet of money, first off, I'm just going to make my own bouquet of money. Yeah. But second off, if I'm going to buy a bouquet of money, shouldn't I be buying exactly what it's worth? Like, I'm spending $25
Well, they got to make a business.
I know, but that makes no sense to me.
Get compensated for it. So, from a business standpoint, I understand why they're doing it.
But, like, I could just go to the bank and take out $10 bills and be like, okay, cool, here we go.
Yeah, but is it a bouquet, though?
You could put it together yourself. There's DIYing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That's the part that drives me.
If it's like a trend, people are going to want the real thing.
I know.
You know what I mean? And if you give someone the do-it-yourself version, they're going to be like, what the freak is this? And you're a walking red flag.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's true. And I mean, they do say compared to, so like if $10 costs $25, they say compared to a bouquet of 10 good grade red roses, that's between $35 and $40. So it's still cheaper, but you're not giving them as much as you would with the roses.
Yeah.
Now, will this completely replace floral gifts? No, we don't think so. But right now, it's the appeal of this practical money idea that people can use towards something else, especially in this economy, versus getting something that, is beautiful, symbols of love.
But it dies.
But dies afterwards.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the route that they're taking. It's very popular in African communities, especially Zimbabwe and Kenya, and in other parts of the world. I've seen it a few times around like the US, but like not to the point where it's over.
It's like a trend.
Flowers.
Yeah, it's like a trend for them. Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's a pretty cool story though.
It's a cool story. I still think if you're gonna get a bouquet of flowers, you should pay what you get.
But I feel like if the US does it, it's gonna be like gold.
Oh, I know.
Gold roses that are, like $5,000.
Yeah, it's not gonna be reasonable. Nobody's gonna do that.
Yeah, then I don't know.
I guess it's an idea if you want to DIY it yourself. If you are literally, this is the last minute the night before Valentine's Day, and you're trying to figure out what to get your significant other, and you just want to go get like $20 from the bank and wrap it up right now, there you go.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can get behind this one.
I don't know. Maybe you can ask a florist to like take a couple, like $1,000 and just wrap them up in a bouquet.
Jeez, $1,000.
Well, I was just thinking like, you know, the roses I got you.
Yeah.
And you just
were they
cover
$1,000?
Oh no. You know. But they weren't
cheap.
You know,
I appreciate cheap.
But yeah, anyways, so I guess it is you know, a last minute gift if you want to do it yourself.
Would you ever do that?
What?
Would
a
you
money
ever do
bouquet?
A money bouquet?
If I was like, I don't know, like a millionaire.
Yeah, that'd be different.
You know, if I was a millionaire, or once I get there, maybe I'll do it.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree with you. But there's your interesting, I guess, other Valentine's money story. You get money bouquets in Zimbabwe.
That's pretty cool, though.
It is
pretty cool how different parts of the world do things.
Yeah.
You know,
it's an interesting way to celebrate different cultures and love. So
for sure.
Well, moving on
to
our next topics, we have our music corner. You're going to start us, and I know we got some exciting new music on this Friday. New Music Friday is always a thing in the country world.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, I'm ready to hear it.
Yes. So let's see. So Luke Combs did drop a new song today.
Woo!
So shout out to Luke Combs.
We do love Luke Combs.
Oh yeah, we love Luke Combs. Luke Combs delivers clear message to his fans and haters that I still got it. So country superstar Luke Combs is gearing up to drop a new album, and with it, a bold message to the fans and even the critics. So the new album, The Way I Am, drops March 20th.
Okay.
With 22 tracks.
Nice.
His message, by calling it just fastballs, right? So Combs signals he is sticking to his strengths: classic, heartfelt country instead of experimenting wildly.
That's smart.
Yeah, so, and I feel like we haven't heard from Luke Combs for a little while. I think he was just hanging out, you know, doing his thing.
They had another baby. I remember that. And then people were saying, oh gosh, it's going to turn into just like dad songs. Mm-hmm. And like it's not going to be appealing to everybody.
Yeah.
I remember that criticism coming in. So I'm wondering if this is kind of like his shot back at it. Like these aren't going to be songs about being a dad, like maybe one or two. But it's going to go back to his roots.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to, like, you know, like he said, throw fastballs and just try to get after it, you know? Because I guess he heard all the noise that people are saying. And, I mean, you know, I love Luke Combs. So, I'm
excited for that.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So, March 20th.
I want to see him on tour, too. So, that means with new music comes a new tour.
Oh, yeah.
Which would be good, too.
Yeah, we would love to... you know, go see him. So Luke Combs, for whatever reason, if you're gonna listen to this episode, let us know if you need some podcast hosts out there.
We got you.
Support you.
We got you. Well, moving on to my story for Music Corner as well. I just stuck with Valentine's theme. Look, it's tomorrow. We do it once a year.
Yeah, it's the Valentine's episode.
So, Taste of Country put together a list of the 26 best country love songs of the last 26 years.
Oh.
From 2000 to 2026. I got one sneeze every podcast at this point.
I think every episode you have at least one
I got to
sneeze.
keep the trend going.
Yeah.
But anyways, so these are 26 songs from 2000 to 2026, and they are considered the best country love songs. Mm-hmm. Now, chart placement and awards were, of course, considered for this list, but more importantly was the longevity and the resilience over time of this song, right?
Yeah.
Number two. And of course, it didn't really matter if it was number one on the Billboard charts forever. Okay. So I'm not going to go through all 26. You can go look it up yourself on Taste of Country. But what I am going to go through is the top 10 best country love songs in the past 26 years, according to Taste of Country. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So I do have to give a little bonus shout out to number 11. Because number 11, which is one of my favorite and your favorite songs, is Billy Currington's Must Be Doing Something Right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Which is a great one. So I had to give that a little shout out. So number 10, Rascal Flatts, Bless the Broken Road.
Man, I thought that would be top 5.
I kind of did too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
That's a classic. Yeah.
But it is a great song.
It is a great song.
I walked down the aisle to that song.
Yep.
Fun fact. Number 9, Hey Pretty Girl, Kip Moore. I like that song. I don't think I would have put it in top 10, to be honest.
No, I was not expecting that.
But it's still a good one.
I mean, no disrespect to the song, yeah.
Number 8, Jason Aldean featuring Kelly Clarkson, Don't You Want to Stay? Also an amazing duet and song, but that's about a breakup.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I guess there's a lot of broken hearts.
That's true.
I guess,
Maybe that's part of it. Number 7, Jordan Davis, Next Thing You Know. I do like that song.
Yeah.
Number 6, Brad Paisley, She's Everything.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Fair. Number 5, top 5, Lone Star, Amazed. That is a good one. That's a classic. For longevity wise. Number 4, Dan and Shay, Speechless.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You kind of have to put that one in there.
That's a classic.
You ready for top 3?
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Chris Stapleton, Tennessee Whiskey.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
You want to know something interesting about that song, though? This breakthrough song never came out as a radio single.
He just did it.
He just did it, and it gained its own popularity, and then eventually went on the radio. But he never released it as a single.
Great song, though.
It's impressive, you know, and I think that's probably the one. You say Tennessee Whiskey, if you don't know country music, you still know that song.
Yeah, everyone knows Tennessee Whiskey.
So I'm down for that. Number 2, oh no, I lost my list. Stupid ads. Number 2, so like I said, number 3 was Tennessee Whiskey. Number 2 is Thomas Rhett's Die a Happy Man.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, I remember listening to that like in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2013-ish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And it was written about his wife.
Or 2012, sorry. Yeah, something like that.
It was written about his wife. The music video included him and his wife in old memories.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go wrong with that one.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So I think that deserves a top 3 spot. Mm-hmm. And then number 1, Alan Jackson's Remember When.
Oh, that's shout out to Alan Jackson.
That's a good one. I'm actually surprised it made it to number 1. It's a great song, but it was just one of those I never thought of to put in there.
I mean, I'm happy that he got number 1.
Yeah, I think he did great with it.
Classic.
So those are your top 10 best country love songs in 2026, according to Taste of Country. Mm-hmm. So I want to know, and you can let us know in the comments or anywhere else, what songs did they miss? What songs should have been
Or what
added?
is your favorite?
What's your favorite?
What's your favorite, love country song?
Yeah.
Or it doesn't even have to be country. If you have a favorite
love song,
R&B song,
yeah,
or
something like that. We would love to hear your favorite love song, but also what would be in your top 10. It probably differs from the rest of us. So that is our music corner. Let us know in the comments, DM us. We'd love to review some of those and talk about them next time. But right now it's moving on.
Moving on.
That's right. It's time to move on to a new segment of the show. Yep. Well, the second time we've done this.
Yeah, this is a second review.
So B&T Table for Two restaurant review.
This one was really fun.
It was a lot of fun. So this is our new segment. We're going all around Virginia. Hey, we'll go outside too if you want to invite us.
Yeah.
But we are going to go try different restaurants or new places, check them out, tell you what we think about it, from the vibe to the decor to the music to the food. Yep. We are foodies, so this is something fun for us to do. It also is like a forced date night for us. Not forced, but it does remind us to take those
I don't know.
nights.
It's just a fun thing to do together, and, we love food, so and we love trying new things, so I thought it would be a great thing to start.
Yeah, so we're very excited about this. So last time we reviewed Smuggler's Cafe, which was the half-pound cookies here in downtown Fredericksburg.
So
delicious. If you haven't gotten them, go get it.
Yep.
This time around, you might have gotten a little tease or an idea of where we went if you follow us on B&T Unscripted yesterday on Facebook and Instagram, because we checked out the brand new Western restaurant and bar here in town.
Yep.
Called Stockyards Restaurant and Bar.
Yep.
And I have to tell you something. It literally looks like a place that you would walk into in like Texas or Tennessee.
Yeah, it felt like we were in Texas.
It did. And we've been there.
Yeah, we've been to Texas for the ACMs. And I don't know, it just reminded me like I was sitting at a bar in Texas.
Yeah.
So it was so cool, and they had like a mechanical bull and stuff like that, and everyone had like the cowboy hats and stuff. And
it was like walking into a saloon. I love how you got to go through the saloon doors when you first walked in, which was really cool. Very open space. Love the decor. Love the vibe. Shout out to Shayna, our amazing waitress.
Yep,
she was awesome.
She was awesome.
She had all the recommendations, made sure everything was great, and so sweet, so kind.
Yeah.
But I have to say, like, I think the top tier part for me was the vibe and the decor was I mean, it was just amazing. Like, there's even a huge dance floor for line dancing. We went for like a later lunch, so we kind of got the in-between look.
Yep.
Just because we wanted to kind of see what it was like.
They even had a local country artist.
Yeah. Setting up.
So we missed the live music, but that was pretty cool to see. So if you do like live music, they do have live country music, and it seems like they have local artists come in and have mini concerts. So if you're into that, check out, I think they have a Facebook.
Yeah, Stockyards Restaurant and Bar.
Yep.
You can check that out. They have line dancing I saw on Wednesdays, which I want to try because I love line dancing. I don't know anywhere else you can do that here either in Fredericksburg.
Not that I'm aware of. No, it's not really common in Virginia, I don't think.
Like, they're going to have a lot of business because of the fact of it's Virginia. People love country music here, you know? So I think that's awesome. And by the way, shout out for your playlist. It was playing everything from pop country to country I hadn't heard in years, and it was so much fun.
Yeah, you were singing along and just like in the booth, you know,
like
just
in my head,
you know,
like,
and eating, and you're like just in heaven.
I was. It was so much fun, and the food was really good too.
Yes,
the food was really good. So I would say it's definitely a yeehaw experience, and you need to definitely check it out.
I see what you did there.
I'll give it 5 out of 5 yeehaws over here.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes. So I agree with you. It was a great, I don't know, it's just really the environment that really made it for me, that sold it for me.
Yeah.
And it made me feel like I wasn't in Virginia.
Yeah.
I was in Texas, or you said Nashville. I haven't been to Nashville yet, so it's still on my bucket list. So we're probably going to get that going this year. But yeah, so I would definitely recommend going there, even if you don't want any food. And you want to have a glass of whiskey on the rocks or something and be a cowboy.
Heck yeah, bring that cowboy hat in. Bring those boots out.
Bring your significant other and go have a drink at the bar. You know, the bar was sweet.
It was so cool.
Yeah, it's like, I don't drink anymore, but if I did, I would definitely go there, you know?
Well, what was it you said also yesterday? I like this comment on it. Oh, it was, you said if you had a guys' night, you would go there.
Yeah, I would bring my Marine buddies out.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, like, they would bring their wives so they can go line dance. We can have drinks or whatever. I would have soda, but
I would too.
They can have whiskey and stuff like that, or a beer. You know,
it seems like it could be the new place, like the new hotspot downtown, where it's not filled with necessarily college students. Like, it's not aimed at that group. It's not aimed at the military,
Marines,
baby Marines. Sorry, Marines. It's not aimed at the baby Marines. It's not aimed at the college students. It's actually aimed at more, later 20s, 30s, 40s, and up. Like, it's
it's like a grown-up bar.
Yeah, and it's very chill. And by the way, if you've never been into a bar with a mechanical bull, okay, I've been to some before. The most fun you can have, you don't have to drink. You don't have to eat anything. Show up and watch a bunch of drunk people do a mechanical bull, because it is the funniest thing in the world.
Hold my beer.
And they're always like, I could do it. That they turn it up. They're like, I can't do it.
They just fly off.
They just fly off the entire time. But it's I thought the vibe was cool. I thought it's definitely worth the visit, the experience of it. And again, for me, this time around, the vibe, the music, the experience blew it out of the water.
Yeah, it was a great experience. It was something different, that I've been living in this area for a little while now. I've never had like a country bar, so it's definitely new. If you even just want to go check it out, I would definitely recommend it. Just for the experience. Yeah, because it will give you an experience. So, and if you are into line dancing, they have it live music. So I'm sure, and they just opened. So
literally this week.
Yeah, they just this past week or whatever.
And I will say this, for just opening, there really weren't any kinks.
No, they did a great job. Yeah, they did a great job. They're very friendly. I believe we met the owner as well.
Yes, I believe so. Or the manager.
Yeah, the manager. So shout out to everyone that was super kind to us.
Yes.
And the service was great. So if you guys are bored and want to check out like a cowboy experience or a Texas vibe with some great country music, I would definitely check it out. Or even if you don't like either of those, go sit at the bar.
I was gonna say,
have a glass of whiskey, a soda, if you don't drink, or a nice cold beer, and you'll feel like a cowboy.
It's finally the time here in Virginia that you can pull out the boots and the hats that you've been having in the back of your closet and use it for something.
Heck yeah, brother.
Heck yeah. Hey, we got Boot Barn that came to Central Park. Now we got this country bar.
Oh, you're in
We're
heaven.
becoming country over here.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah, it's getting crazy over here.
But yeah, so shout out, by the way, Stockyards Restaurant and
Yes.
Bar, downtown Fredericksburg. You guys
Check it
were
out.
awesome. Thank you so much for taking care of us. We're excited to come back for the actual music and line dancing in the future. And if you do go there, shout out to our girl, Shayna. Ask for her to be your waitress because she was awesome.
Tell B&T sent you.
Yes, B&T, we are here for you. So thank you guys so much for joining us for the show.
Yes, thank you.
Go ahead and check out everything on social media, not only B&T Unscripted, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Apple, Spotify, of course.
Yes.
Comment. Tell us where we need to go next for our next B&T Table for Two. But also make sure to follow along with Stockyards Restaurant and Bar. We like to give support to those new local businesses. So follow them on Facebook, check them out, and tell us what you thought your experience was too. And other than that, we're wrapping it up. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so you're down to the last minute.
If you're on the last minute, check out Amazon. They might be able to help you out. So,
but we hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Some people do have a long weekend. We hope it's filled with love, happiness, and fun. And we love you guys. Happy Valentine's Day.
And if you don't have a significant other, go to Stockyards and go have a glass of whiskey.
There you go.
And go find your significant other at Stockyards and go do some line dancing.
Dude, I totally would have, if I hadn't met you already, I would have met you at Stockyards. I know I would have.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeehaw. No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess we're moving on.
Moving on. Just kidding.
Bye, guys. We love you. Happy Valentine's Day.
See ya.